Sowest Radio, man. Yeah, we got glasses Malone, man. Check out the interview, man. Yeah, 2010, man. It's the recap. Sowest Radio. Yeah.
Fuck 100, bitch, I keep it 1,000. Fuck 100, bitch, I keep it 1,000.
Yeah.
What's good with you, man?
Man, thugging, man. Just hanging out with, the family, man. Pops, moms, man. Little nieces and nephews, man. What's going on?
Yeah, must feel good. So, you just got it back from a tour, right?
Yeah. I was out there with Tech Nine and Slaughterhouse, like 48 days, 54 days. Incredible tour, incredible experience.
Yeah. I heard, how was the Cash Money thing going?
Cash Money thing's going great, man. You gotta step up to the challenge, man. You're surrounded by stars, so you gotta shine as bright, man. And I'm just slowly building up my brightness, shine. Adjusting my contrast. Make sure I turn it all the way up bright. You feel me?
Yeah, I heard a song with you on it, and I think it said something about how the beat was produced by Dre. How did that become?
Got a couple songs, really. I did a couple songs produced by Dre, man. I always had a working relationship with Dre, man. It's just, I'll be on my own mission, man. Like, same thing with Snoop and all of those guys. I always had a working relationship with them. I just didn't really broadcast it or do too much work with them. I kind of do stuff as needed, and, I blaze my own way, and they all respect me, and, they're a lot willing to work with me because I'm like that.
Yeah. I heard there was a bidding war for you when you first started off. Who were the bidders?
Oh, man, at that time it was Black Wall Street, Sony, Capitol, Atlantic, Rockefeller, it was like two other labels at the time, Virgin and somebody else.
Yeah, that's what's up. I heard a rumor that was going on that you were ghostwriting. Is that true?
Yeah, I always try to. I ain't really that great at it for me because the type of stuff I talk about is very exclusive, so, the average person can't talk about it as well. But, I got a couple things out there. I got a couple songs, more than 10 that you probably heard, don't know I did it. But, obviously, when you do business like that, you don't really want to broadcast it.
Yeah. I noticed after this New West slogan dropped, it seemed like every artist that was coming out of the West Coast, like the new artists, were like taking that as like they felt like they was a new West artist. What do you feel about that? Do you consider that piggybacking?
No, I think anytime you can increase unity amongst the West Coast, that was cool. Like at the time, the New West was a certain unity that was togetherness, you feel me? And that's what we was pushing all together. But once everybody finally got aligned, Fab came with the One West. Mr. Fab and the Bay came with the One West movement, and everybody was with it because all the young cats really wanted was unity, and we unified each other. And in the process, the unity forced, a lot of the OGs to take notice and take heed and say, what, we do need to put it together, and that's how the One West movement came about.
Yeah. So, what do you think? This is a question I had. What do you think the West Coast would be like if Tupac was still alive?
I don't know. I don't know. Shit. I don't know if Tupac really, I think he pressed the line for West Coast, but I don't know if he was putting out West Coast artists. I don't really know his situation. I don't know how many outlaws from the West Coast. I think the West Coast is in a fine position now with Snoop and Dre. So Dre just put out another legend in the game, and Snoop is working to keep himself relevant, and Dre working on his album, and everybody putting it together. It's up to us collectively, all of us, all the OGs, all the J-Rocks, Problems, Nipsey Hussle, Bishop Lamont, Mike Strode. It's up to everybody, Bad Lucks, to really push this line for the West Coast in 2010. You feel me? It's up to us. So it can't be Tupac's responsibility. Period. So I never even thought into it that deep.
Yeah. So what do you think it's going to take for the West Coast to fully take the game back?
It ain't never just gonna be taken back, But I think it could be to a place to where we have a lot of artists in the forefront as well as South and the East Coast. You know what I mean? Definitely it's gonna take the projects to be released. Like in my situation, it's been 2 years and people have been waiting for my project. So, and J-Rock has been building up buzz, and Nipsey has been building up buzz. So I think at this time LPs just got to come out, man, and everything will be fine. It's only a matter of it's a knock away, man. We right here at the top, so. We just got to go ahead and kick our way in because everybody knows what we're doing. But Nipsey, making that last strong push for the West Coast, that finally was a big push enough to where So you know what, these dudes is coming.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you think that the? What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about what do you think that the West Coast is gonna like? Like I know there's a lot of new artists coming up, and there was rumors of the older rappers not showing much love to them. What is your feeling about that after you got features from Snoop Dogg and Mac 10 helped you out and Dre gave you beats? Are your feelings the same as they were a year ago?
I mean, at that time, I felt the same way I felt then. I think that was a misconception about what the New West was about. I think it was just that not open line of communication of vouching. But you know, if you look back then, you know, it wasn't Snoop Dogg didn't have those type of peoples on his album. It wasn't Nipsey Hussle's. It wasn't no songs with Nipsey Hussle's. It wasn't no videos with Parliament and Nipsey Hussle. It wasn't no, you know, it wasn't like that. So I mean, I think all together, everybody collectively got together and said, you know what, it's us or nothing. And once that happened, once Snoop really decided, it broke down to Snoop, saying it was us or nothing. Once he said that, then things happened. But, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to lie in front of y'all and say, like, I couldn't have been got a feature. I could have been got a feature from Snoop and a beat from Dre. I just was doing my own thing. And, you know, that's how I feel to this day. Like, when I got it from Snoop then, it was more or less like, hey, you know, Big Homie, what's up, man? I need you on the record. It was the first time I ever asked. And I've known you for a while, so I think it was always that misunderstanding that Snoop wouldn't do things for me, or I asked him and he wouldn't, and it was never like that. It was always just I wanted to do me.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? I always was branching out to do it, but you know, like I said, now when he really instituted that like it's us or nothing, you know, now it's like, okay, let me reach out to Snoop because it is us or nothing. Now it ain't about always getting, you know, the biggest artist anywhere else. You know what I mean? It's let me get these dudes here.
Yeah. So when is the album gonna drop? The Beach Cruiser.
I'm over in March, man. You know, March is realistic for me right now. I got a single dropping January 5th. We're gonna try to shoot the video January 8th. So if everything goes planned, we get out in March because I got a really big record coming up, and I got a lot of great records. Being signed to Cash Money, you definitely, you know, you get access to the hottest artists in the business right now. You feel me? And you get so much talent and push. So I mean, you just got to keep using that and find where you need to go.
Could you imagine being where you're at right now 4 years ago?
Honestly, I thought I was gonna be further 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So, you know, but sometimes it don't work out the way. Like I said, God got His plan. You can have all the plans you want, but God got His plan. So you really got to fall in line. But I tell you one thing: it was a lot of people that was in the position where I was at. One thing I can honestly say is I'm a lot further than I was 4 years ago, and everybody 4 years ago ain't a lot further than where they was. So I feel like I've been pushing hard. So I mean, I could tell though. Like I said, I had a show with Mac 10 last night at the Falcon in Hollywood, and I mean, you could just tell people notice that his glasses Malone is a star at this point to people. It's like, okay, this dude is a star, and I didn't feel like that last year. Not even at the certified, I didn't feel like a star. I just felt like a street dude with a hot song. You know, compared to now when I walk out and I walk into a room, the presence is different. It's like, you know, like now you can see my contrast is very bright and it's worthy to stand next to the Waynes and the Birdmans and all of the Snoop Doggs to me at this point. Like now I feel like I'm ready to stand next to them dudes. So now I'm just going to the music to put me right next to them.
Yeah. Is there anything that you're not feeling on the West Coast?
Is there anyone I'm not feeling?
Anything?
Nah, really, man. I just think we gotta just push, man. I mean, it is what it is. There's no complaining, man. It's all straightforward. If we all push together, there's no door big enough to stop.
Yeah. Well, all right, Glasses, man. Good looking for the couple, man. I appreciate that.
It's all good. Shout out to my boy Bullet, the whole Brown D, man. You know, we're making a move together, man. Take notes.
Yeah. Sowest Radio, man. We doing it every Friday, man. Find your favorite rapper on there, man. We doing interviews. Anybody want to get connected with the interview, man, holla at me, man. You know where to find me. Yeah.
Went from 2 to 300, got the Mexicans down. 100 Crip, 100 Blood, 100 Mexicans now. 100